These stories are from a period called the Malayan Emergency and from the Japanese occupation in the World War II as well, which was spaced around 1941 to 1957. The people began to feel resentful towards the British after taxes were imposed on goods. This led to a rise in poverty and the lack of jobs. Most were forced to go into labor work, such as mining and tapping rubber. Shortly after, the Japanese came along and the British fled, leaving the Malaysian citizens to fend for themselves. The economy fell and there was a period of famine as food was scarce. Many believed the British would come back and save them, but this did not happen until a long time after. As you all know, the Japanese were the worst occupants and tortured everyone. The CMP Communist Malaysian Party then formed a guerrilla army against the Japanese, the MPAJA. There were a few exceptional others who risked their lives to help the MPAJA, such as Sibyl Kathigasu, a doctor who secretly helped the guerrillas and defied the odds by surviving through the Japanese's many tortures. And here is where the guerrillas come in. In this case, individual female soldiers determined on liberating our country, surviving through the worst situations in the effort to make our country what it is today. Anyways, moving on. Once the Japanese had left, the economy was in shreds and the people were exhausted from constant persecution. The British came back, but they did not address the economy issues. They also withdrew the Malayan Union, which made many people mad. Thus, the army was reformed, but as MPLA, the Malaysian People's Liberation Army, against the British to free Malaysia. This is where the British rounded up rural citizens into new villages, similar to concentration camps. Many were deported and arrested during this period.